CTV's gripping crime drama following Special Agent Will Trent of the Georgia Bureau of Investigation is back for a riveting second season, and nothing will stop Will's pursuit of justice.
Name's Trent. Will Trent.
Stupid. Real stupid.
You never been to a wedding?
No, I have not.
No gun. Today's about peace and love.
I was wearing bottles popping. Sounds like an active shooter.
Someone is going anywhere!
4 gunmen, all dressed as caterers.
What's the plan?
Same as always, Mitchell. Stay alive.
You too.
Please welcome the star of Will Trent, Ramon Rodriguez. Hello, sir. Welcome. It's such a pleasure to meet you. Come have a seat. Have a seat.
All right. Hey, everybody.
Thank you so much for being here. Ramon, oh my gosh, this is such a delight. I'm so excited to
What
have you.
a pleasure.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so first off, huge congratulations on this show. And it was
Thank
just
you.
announced, renewed for a 3rd season.
Yes.
How you feeling?
Pretty grateful.
Yeah,
You know, we
yeah.
get to come back and play. This industry, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And while we were filming season 2, towards the end of it, we got the news and we got to share it with the whole crew and the cast and say, we get to come back and play some more.
That's amazing.
It's really great.
Now, in addition to being the star of the show, you also are an executive producer on the show.
Yes.
So why do you think this is resonating so well with fans?
I mean, I think, you know, they connect to these characters. I think these are really well-written, rounded characters that have a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
I think it has a little bit for everyone. We've got sort of the cases of the week at times, so you can jump in at any point in time and enjoy a case that we're dealing with. But the personal arcs that these characters go through, I mean, they each have complicated sort of backstories, things they're dealing with.
Yeah.
And then we jump through dramas and comedy. You know, the show has a really good job of sort of having moments of levity to release the valve.
Totally.
And then we have, you know, a Chihuahua that's
I know.
adorable.
I know. We're gonna get
That's
into
just,
that.
you know, it's hard to not love, you know, Betty. So anyway, but it's just a lot of stuff. I think the writers do a great job, and the cast, everybody.
Yeah, that's absolutely amazing. Now, this book, I think something that adds to, I think, the depth of the characters, and this is not uncommon for a lot of crime series, it's based on a novel.
Yes.
So did you originally read the novel, or were you new to the character when you got the script?
I was new to the world of Will Trent and this book series written by Karen Slaughter. I hadn't read them yet, but when they approached me for the job and the role, I read the books really quickly, and I fell in love with this guy.
Yeah.
Just there's so much. You know, he's such a resilient guy that had dealt with a lot in his childhood and his, you know, upbringing in the foster care system in Atlanta, obstacles and just challenges, but yet like this heartwarming quality that I could tell this guy really has a big, deep heart.
Yeah.
But he's also a little left of center. He's quirky.
Yeah.
You know, he's got some interesting sort of mannerisms. And so, you know, I was excited about the challenge of like, okay, how do I portray someone that's been written and beloved? It's a New York Times best-selling book.
Totally.
But then how do I make him my own as well?
Yeah.
And that was a really exciting challenge. And, you know, at first I think audiences were like taking a moment. People that were fans of the book were like, okay, this is a different Will Trent than we thought.
This is not who I was in my
It's
brain.
not what I imagined and thought.
Yeah.
And then I think now they've just sort of embraced the show's the show, the book's the book. If you like it, great, you can come on board and enjoy the show. People who didn't know about the characters from the books, I think, seem to be enjoying it too. So
Yeah, that's absolutely amazing. I love the left of center. Honestly, that's my favorite. The quirkiness
he's a little
is what
quirky,
I love.
the 3-piece suit, you know,
Yes.
drives an old Porsche, a handkerchief. Like he's got all of these weird, he's kind of a throwback character, which is also really fun.
Yeah. Now, in the show, you've got a lot of really strong female characters
Yes.
you're working with.
Yes.
And now you, similar to my house growing up, I have a brother, but a single mom household. He was surrounded by women, and I know you grew up in a similar kind of setting. Did that kind of help you navigate and shape Will to be able to work with these really strong female characters?
Yeah, I mean, I was fortunate enough to grow up with a household or an apartment hold of really incredible women.
Yeah.
You know, my mom and 3 sisters, just incredible models and heroes. And so, yeah, like I love that Will similarly is sort of surrounded by these real forces of nature. You know, his boss, Amanda, the love interest, Angie, his partner, Faith. Really, really just complicated, interesting, strong women.
Yeah.
And this season we got to introduce for the first time, which is a big deal for the character, is he meets a family member.
Yeah.
You know, he's an orphan, so he had no connection to his, you know, his identity, his family.
Totally.
And he meets this, and we talked about it a lot with the writers, like he meets a male figure that's a positive man in his life, and it's his uncle Antonio, played by John Ortiz, who's wonderful. And so that's been a really fun aspect to be able to introduce some new people and peel back this character as he learns about himself, which is really fun.
That's so cool. Now, speaking of the strong female characters, we can't not talk about the aforementioned Betty.
That is correct.
The Chihuahua.
Betty Maria White Trent, to be exact.
Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed.
Come on.
So what is it like working with this tiny little dog? Is it fun?
Typically they say don't work with like babies and animals, kids and animals. It can be really challenging.
Yeah.
Her name's Belle. She's a pro.
Yeah.
She is a pro. She hits her mark. She delivers. She does everything she needs to do.
Yeah.
Her trainer April's there working her, giving her treats along the way.
Yeah.
I mean, my sister had a Chihuahua that was out of control.
Okay.
Growing up. Like, this was not a very well-behaved Chihuahua. Belle is the epitome of a wonderful dog. She's so good. We fly her in from Florida.
No way.
Oh, yeah, to Georgia.
Oh, no big deal.
And now, her ego's gotten a bit big.
Yeah.
There's no eye contact. She sort of has her certain requirements now.
Certain types of food, wet food only.
And I have to carry her on a backpack.
Oh my gosh.
There's a great photo of that somewhere.
Yeah.
We actually shot that in an episode where I'm actually running with her on my back. So she is an absolute star and a great scene partner.
That's amazing. Honestly, Ramon, it is such a fantastic show. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
Will Trent airs Tuesdays at 8 p.m. on CTV, CTV.ca, and the CTV. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.